Would you rather communicate with animals or speak all languages fluently? I feel like when I was younger, I definitely feel like I would have wanted to communicate with animals. I just thought it would have been a pretty cool superpower, maybe. You know, communicate with animals, be friends, maybe. That is if the animal even likes you. I mean, I guess you could find out. I don't know. I think it would be kind of cool, but like if you could talk to your dog, I feel like it would just be a bunch of like, feed me, take me outside, pet me, feed me. Maybe it'd be better if you can like turn it off whenever you want to. That way you don't get annoyed with all the animals just speaking to you constantly. I don't know. If you could turn it off, then I would say that one. But then again, speaking all languages fluently, you can get a job anywhere, really. You could do anything with that. Like if you want to go to Japan, I feel like you would have such a better time, especially if you can speak the language everyone's using. You would have so much more fun visiting places. So yeah, when I was a kid, I would have definitely said speak all languages, but now that I'm an adult, I for sure would want to speak all languages. Let's do that one. Yeah, majority. Nice. Would you rather have one pet or have one child? No, I'd rather just have one pet. I mean, me, I kind of want a big family, and having one child would be great. You know, having any child would be great, but if I could choose more than one, I would definitely have more than one. So I'm gonna stick with one pet, which is kind of what I have already. I only have one pet, so it's not mine. It's technically my wife's cat. 64. Okay, majority for that one too. Would you rather laugh every time someone cries? Horrible. Or get angry every time someone is happy? I feel like people do this one already. People don't like seeing other people, like petty people. They don't like seeing other people happy for whatever reason. You know, I don't know. Not me. I'm not like this. This one is just terrible. No one's gonna like you. So, out of these two, this one's I feel like people already do this one. I don't do this one, but I feel like people already do this one, so I'm just gonna choose this one. No. Okay. Ooh, this one's easy. Would you rather host a party or attend the party? Nah, I'm gonna attend the party. Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm not gonna be worrying about people breaking stuff in my house, having to clean up afterwards. You know, I just have to show up with a six-pack, have a good time. That's what I'm gonna do. Yes. No brainer. Ooh. Would you rather get struck by lightning or get hit by large falling rocks? Ooh. Oh yeah, the lightning, it's happened to a lot of people already. And I don't know if it happens every time, but a lot of people who do get struck by lightning end up with like these lightning tattoos, like scars. A lot of people have like turned it into like kind of a good thing, because it's like, well, not a good thing, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you get kind of like a cool tattoo out of it. I'm not saying get struck by lightning to get a tattoo, but you know, some people can flip it and see it as kind of like a good thing. I think in some places they see it as like a form of luck, like getting shit on by a bird or something. Like they say you should probably buy lotto tickets after you get struck by lightning, because then it's like, it's a super lucky thing, you know. Terrible to go through, but I think some people see it as lucky. So this one, for sure, there's a good chance you're gonna survive from getting struck by lightning. Sounds terrible, and for sure it'll kill you, but there is a good chance you might survive. Getting hit by large falling rocks. I mean, have you seen Lord of the Flies? I'm not gonna do that, so as much as I don't want to get struck by lightning, I think I would rather get struck by lightning. Let's see. Yep. Another majority. Would you rather have your entire life made into a movie, or have your entire life written in a book? Okay, so both, your story is gonna be told either way, but would you rather have it in a book or a movie? Who would I want playing me in a movie? Well, if I had I don't even know if my life is interesting. There's definitely some things that happened in my life that I thought, oh, could have been a real cool scene in a movie or something like that. I don't know about a full-length movie, but there's some bits in there that could have been good movie scenes. But to be honest, I would rather watch a movie than read a book. I wonder if it'll be like a comedy or a horror. Or maybe both. I'm gonna have my life made into a movie.
This movie's gonna suck.
Would you rather be punched once a day or be kicked twice a day? Assuming you can't dodge either or, you kind of have to like let it happen, I would assume. I mean, legs are like the biggest muscle in the body, so even like a weak person can kick pretty hard. Same really can't be said with a punch. So, and you're only getting punched once as opposed to kick twice. So yeah, let's get punched once a day, sure. Oh, another majority. I'm doing pretty good in these. Would you rather only have 5 hours of day fully alert, or have a full 14-hour day but be exhausted? I mean, it's just my poor sleep habits, but I pretty much feel 14 hours a day. Not completely exhausted, but I am tired most of the days. But that's my fault, I stay up too late, so. And I should probably get that fixed. So, 5 hours a day, fully alert, or have a full 14-hour day but be exhausted. So for 19 hours, I guess I'm asleep, and then does it mean I sleep for 19 hours, or the 19 hours I'm exhausted, and then the other 5 I'm fully awake? Is that what they're saying? I'm not too sure. But then this one says have a full 14-hour day, but be exhausted. So is the other 10 hours like I'm awake for 10 hours then? I don't know, this one's kind of confusing to me, and they don't have like little descriptors under these, so I don't really know what they're asking or saying, or maybe I'm just overthinking it. Could be that one. Okay, the way my mind is processing these, 5 hours of being fully alert, or this one that says 10 hours of fully alert, but the other 14 I'm exhausted. I don't know. I would just skip this one, but I'm gonna click this one just in case. And I lost. Okay, but whatever. Would you rather live in a loud city or live in a secluded area 10 miles from anyone? Well, I don't live in a large city. I live next to a large city. I'm more of like in a town right now, so I'm kind of already doing this one, and it's definitely more than 10 miles away from the city. So the thing about the city is it's real cool to like visit and do all the stuff that you want to, because they have everything you want to do there in a city. But getting there, the traffic, the crowdiness of all the people, I don't know, it can be very like overwhelming to someone who's not used to a city. I love going to the city. I love visiting it, you know, hanging out there for a few days. I think I could live there, but right now I don't really see myself living in a big city. I'm sure there's tons of benefits, but yeah, I think I'm gonna keep on, at least for now. Maybe I'll move to the city one day, but for now I guess I'll keep it in a small town. Slight, just missed it by a little bit, but I get it. A lot of people are more city people. Would you rather have no internet or have no personal vehicle? I mean, I went a lot of years without a personal vehicle. I have one now. I don't know about the no internet. You know, there was a time before the internet where I could survive, and yeah, I would just be fine. You know, I did live through that for a little bit, so I was completely fine. But now the internet is such like a big part of everyone's lives now. People have jobs on the internet. It's gotten to the point where internet is a necessity to people. And I get that completely. Having no personal vehicle will suck, but I mean, if you can get around through like public transportation, or maybe you have a friend that can pick you up or something, you can get by pretty easily. And you know, if you have a bike, you know, just ride your bike. But having no internet, I can't do that. I can't do that. You have to have internet these days. I'm choosing no personal vehicle.
I can't believe you sold your wheels to that dude.
I had to.
Would you rather lose the ability to talk or lose the ability to hear? Losing the ability to talk, that would suck. You're gonna have to, you know, learn sign language. There's ways you can do this. You can write stuff. There's a few things you can do here. Losing the ability to hear, though, depends on how severe it is. I mean, there is hearing aids, but if your ears are so damaged to the point where they can't be fixed by modern technology, let me think about this for a second. Lose the ability to hear, lose the ability to talk. So if you can't hear, you're gonna have to have losing the ability to hear. It's kind of like the same thing with not being able to talk. You're gonna have to use some sign language. You're gonna have to have people maybe write stuff down, you know, talk through notes or through text, stuff like that. There's actually a really cool movie. I believe it's called The Silent Voice. It's an anime movie about a girl who can't hear, and she goes her whole life not being able to communicate with people easily, because a lot of people would have to adapt to her lifestyle if they want to communicate with her through writing notes or even sign language if they're willing to learn that. And it's a very sad movie, but it's a really nice movie if you want to check out what life would be like for like a deaf person. So I'd recommend giving that one a watch. So lose the ability to talk or lose the ability to hear. I mean, I grew up not talking a lot. I talk a lot more than I did back then, but to lose the ability to talk, like as long as I could still hear things and see things, if I can't talk, that wouldn't be the end of the world for me. You know, it would suck, definitely. I think in this situation, I would much rather hear than talk. I hope I'm making sense here, but I'm gonna choose not talking. Okay. Oh, a big majority for that one. Okay. Would you rather have a long, fulfilling career with modest success, or short but highly successful career? Well, I feel having a long, fulfilling career, so you're gonna enjoy this. You're gonna enjoy this job, but the success from it's not gonna carry on to maybe your next job. But this one, having a short, highly successful career, so you're probably gonna get let go, or maybe fired, or you're just gonna leave that job. I quit! But you're very successful in this sort of job, that could probably carry on to the next job. You're gonna have a very good reference.
Do you have references?
You know, people are gonna speak highly of you. Yeah, I think having a short but highly successful career is probably gonna do more for you in the long run, so let's do that one. Am I right? Am I right? Yes! Not by a lot, but I am right. Would you rather have any ability of your choice, or live in any movie/book series? Any movie/book series. I feel like this one would kind of be cool, living in any book/movie series, but you can't really choose your character. I think you're just gonna be kind of like a background character to like the main thing that's going on. So like, say if I wanted to live in the Lord of the Rings, I would probably just be like a villager. That's probably what would happen. Or if I were to live in like the Marvel series, I probably would just be a civilian. I'd probably die at the first catastrophic, thing that happened. But having any ability of your choice, so I can have any superpower. That sounds way better than this. Let's choose any superpower. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good in these.
Oh, good for you!
Okay, would you rather live on another planet or live on a private island? Can I survive on another planet? Like, do I already have stuff there? Or do I just have to, like, make stuff out of scraps? But I'm living there, and somehow I could sustain myself.
Yeah! Look what I have created! I have made fire! I have made fire!
Or live on a private island. I feel like living on a private island, I could take stuff from where I am now and move it to the private island. I could probably set up a home and do all that stuff way easier on a private island than I could on another planet. How am I gonna get all this stuff with me when I travel to the other planet,
Well, good luck with the future ride, spaceman.
This one seems more doable. This one, not so much. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of, inconveniences. So for that, I'm gonna go on the private island.
Yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes!